One of the questions I get asked most often on social media is, Liam, how do I trade turtle soup? I'm not sure if it's because of the unusual name or the overly complicated videos on YouTube. But the truth is, turtle soup is one of the most powerful ICT strategies out there. When applied correctly, it can be an absolute game changer. In this video, I'm going to give you a straightforward, no-nonsense explanation of turtle soup, complete with real examples from my own trading experience. So price is always looking at moving from internal range liquidity to external range liquidity. What you're going to find is you have a range within the market. This is what we call dumb money. So they're looking at taking their positions during this ranging market, and these are new traders or uninformed traders. We have buy-side liquidity resting above these highs right here, and we have sell-side liquidity resting below these lows right here. And so smart money are looking at selling once we've raided buy-side liquidity. Smart money are also looking at buying once we've raided sell-side liquidity. Everything else is literally just dumb money in the market. So the definition of turtle soup is buying below old lows and selling above old highs. But of course, it's not as simple as this. So let's say that we understand that the DOL, the draw on liquidity, is to the upside. Then smart money are looking at buying once we've raided sell side liquidity. They're going to be buying these sell stops right here, looking at targeting buy side liquidity. We can then classify this as an ICT turtle soup. Let's say that we understand that the DOL, the draw on liquidity, is to the downside. Then smart money is looking at selling this buy side liquidity. They're looking at selling these buy stops, and then they're looking at targeting sell side liquidity, targeting the draw on liquidity. And so we could then classify this as a ICT turtle soup. And so it's very important that dumb money are going to be within this range right here. They provide the liquidity and fuel for smart money to actually move the market in the intended direction. Okay, so now let's look at a live trade example trading the ICT turtle soup. The first thing that we need to identify is what is our DOL, our draw on liquidity. And this is where so many traders go wrong. But if I told you there was a simple, instant, easy way to identify the draw on liquidity. So right here, the 50 EMA is greater than the 100 EMA, which is greater than the 200 EMA. So this indicates that our draw on liquidity is to the upside. Because the draw on liquidity, the DOL, is to the upside, we need to identify sell side liquidity. And we have sell side liquidity resting below the London session low. So all of the dumb money is going to be accumulating within this range right here. The smart money is going to be looking at buying these sell stops once we've run sell side liquidity, looking at targeting buy side liquidity. So this is your raid of sell side liquidity right here. Now we need to see a 15-minute bullish displacement to the upside. All that simply means is a 15-minute bullish confirmation. We can enter on the break of this 15-minute bullish candle high. Validation goes just below the liquidity sweep. Then we're looking at targeting a mechanical 1 to 2 risk to reward. And in this example, we're targeting buy side liquidity and the draw on liquidity. And so all of the dumb money will be getting stopped out right here. Their stop losses will be resting below the London session low. And this will also induce them short within the market, thinking that this is a breakout and thinking that the market is going to go lower. So we're triggered long in this trade right here. And now we need to adopt a set and forget style system. So it's either stop loss is hit or take profit is hit, and there's no micromanaging on this position. And as you can see, just after the New York session, this trade did hit take profit for a 1 to 2. We ended up moving towards the draw on liquidity, and we also ran the buy side liquidity above the New York session high. And so we can classify this as an ICT turtle soup. And this right here is an A+ setup. I would take this setup if it presented itself every single day in the markets. And these setups have a very, very high win rate with a 1 to 2 risk to reward. And so this right here is the extremely powerful ICT turtle soup system. And so if you want to see me trade this live every single day in the markets, and you want to learn the exact blueprint to my fully mechanical rules-based trading system, where I've made over 50 educational videos breaking down my system step by step. And so if you want to learn a proven data-backed system, then make sure to check out my exclusive community and one-on-one mentorship. The link is in the description down below. As always, thanks so much for your time and support, and you take care, guys. Bye-bye.